Hey everybody, it is Jamie Ridler from Jamie Ridler Studios, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to create space for your creative studio wherever you go. In other words, I'm going to show you what's in my purse. I know is that all of us are on the go a lot of the time, and we're super busy. People talk to me all the time about how they don't have time or space for their creative life. So hopefully this is going to help on both counts. This is how I do it. It's feeling pretty big actually, my creative traveling kit, aka my purse. But I'll show you what I keep in it. It really is just some basics for keeping me inspired, ready, and raring to go wherever I go to capture a creative moment. So first of all, I bought myself a lug bag. I love being organized with my creativity. I'm just totally like a kindergarten kid who loves one bin for this and one bin for that and one. You take it all out and you put it all back, which is a bit like the purse experience we're going to have today. So lug bags, I just love them. They come with tons and tons of compartments. This one's called the taxi bag. I also love, because I travel on the subway here in Toronto, that they have this plastic protective bottom. I love that. So, most important, they have this zippered compartment on the side. It gives me easy and immediate access to two prime things. Camera. I totally need my camera. I think if I leave the house without my camera within 30 seconds, I'm like, oh, what if I see something? What if I see some pretty flowers? What if I see something interesting? I gotta have my camera. So camera is a must. This is crucial for the traveling creative studio. Second is my phone. And honestly, when I travel, it's mostly so I can Instagram. So I go through this crazy dance, you probably do it too, right? Between like, oh, I want this kind of picture, because I like to have a good big quality picture that I can use for blogging and stuff. But then wait, I want to Instagram something. But this gives me an opportunity to have both of these right here. And when I travel especially, I find this really useful. When we went to France last year, I felt very secure being able to have my cameras at the ready, but also have them zipped shut. So camera, very basic for the creative traveling studio. Also, music. Now, I know I'm old school, right? Because I have, oh, there's something else here too. Because I have my iPod as well as my phone. Mostly that's because I still like to have my music on this, so if I go for a run, I'm a little less precious with this. Being unprecious has been a crucial thing for my creative life. So, traveling, music. So far we have camera and music. I was also surprised to find this beautiful silver bangle, and you know what? This is not in my bag for any reason in particular. I got it from my mom. I got a whole whack of gorgeous bangles, but I think it's kind of fun to have something unexpected in your creative studio traveling kit, because then you have something to write about, something to think about. There's a story behind this bangle, and if I had a few minutes to sit down with a pen and paper, maybe I could tell it. Speaking of which, having something to write with and something to write on, crucial for your traveling studio. For me, these are the basics. In fact, if I go out and I suddenly realize I have not brought something to write on and something to write with, that's one time I will indulge and just buy something, because I really find that I need to gather these ideas and put them somewhere. So, what I have these days, and it changes, but I have this little, honestly, dollar store eyeglasses kit that's nice and small and has room just for a highlighter, because yes, I am sacrilegious with my books and I highlight them. It's the kinesthetic in me. I need to be engaged with the ideas. That's a part of the creative process for me. And a very nice, smooth rolling pen so that I can write for hours without my hand getting tired. I definitely get that. This one is a V5 high-tech point. I love these pens, and they come in lots of great colors. And a glue stick. I'm a big fan of the Yoo-Hoo stick. they actually stick. And I don't know if you found it, but I have certainly found that with most glue sticks, they don't. I also have a USB key. Not that I'm actually carrying with me my laptop, but just in case I was, or in case you were and you had something you wanted to share with me, I could get it from you. So I have that. And again, inside this purse, there's this beautiful little spot where, boom, that goes in. Something to write with, something to write on. Right now, this is my current journal, and it is my very first ever moleskin. I know, crazy, right? Everybody has a moleskin. And everybody talks about them and everybody loves them. And I have to say, this is living up to my expectations. It's a large moleskin. It's hardcover. I like that. I like things, despite what I said about not being precious, I like things to stay, with minimum care, I like them to stay as pretty as possible. So that's why I have this. I love it. And I am trying a new journaling style, which I am so enjoying, which is a picture on one side and writing on the other. And I'm carrying this with me everywhere. I find it is large enough for me to feel like I have room to say something, but small enough that it's easy to carry with me. So far, right there, if we stopped right there for your traveling studio, I think having a camera, something to write with and something to write on, and some music, and a surprise, that's all good. What else do I have? I think it's always good to have something that will fill your well and make you feel inspired. So for me, that's often a book. Right now, I am reading Daring Greatly by Brené Brown. So probably many of you have read this. I'm a little behind in my reading, and it gives me lots to think about. And I find, for me, highlighting is a part of the experience, but then I get all these ideas and I want to take notes. So, journal. Another crucial step. Now, I also, other stuff, you got to have your wallet. And I always, especially because you might want to, stop into a coffee shop. This is, I think, the great artist's studio space throughout a great period of history, is to sit down in a coffee shop. It is the way that you can enjoy the neighborhood of your dreams. You can enjoy a larger space outside of your own space, because suddenly that whole cafe is there for you as a studio. And if you're lucky and you're on a patio and you're looking out in the street, the whole city opens up to you too. So I think coffee shops are a great way to have a traveling studio. So you need some money to buy coffee. And you know what? Lastly, I gotta have shades. I don't know about you, but not only that, this is a little Jamie secret. I gotta have several. I have my glam incognito, my introvert sunglasses, my creating my own. This is the Torontonian thing too, this big city thing of sort of creating your own space bubble, your own little world. And that is also one way that your studio can be created wherever you are. This is what I'm thinking, and less likely to engage. But then also, even on a gray day, my friends, then you need your sunglasses. And I now have, thanks to my sister Susie, these fabulous rose-colored glasses. So they just make me happy. And so a little bit of style, it never goes amiss in your studio. A little bit of something that makes you feel like the artist and the star that you are. So that is what is in my portable studio. I hope it helps you come up with your portable studio. I'm so glad you're here today, and I'm just realizing I have to put all that back now, right? Thank you for being here. This is Jamie from Jamie Ridler Studios. Remember, be the star you are. Thanks for staying here till the end. Here's one more creative tip. It would be so easy to add some color to your traveling studio. Bring some colored pencils, some markers, or even they have those nice small little paint kits. Easy peasy, and it doesn't take up hardly any room.